Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Today we will be flipping through March's finished pages. Now, I know we are a bit early. I think, what is it? Monday's the 31st, if I'm not mistaken. So I figure I'm probably finished with all I'm going to color this month. So, and plus, I've been working a lot. So, I didn't get as much done this month as I would have liked to have gotten done. I think I got probably about the same amount of pages that I did for February. Yeah. So, and I'm not going to have my stats updated until Tuesday or Wednesday at the very least. So what I can tell you, it was, according to my stats, it was what I do know 18 books, six PDFs, six of those 18 books with PDFs. I got one book finished. Yes, I did finish this book. So we're going to do the finished book flip through first. The last two pages I did this month. That's why there's tags in them, like everything else. So that was done. And then I'm also going to show you some of my niece's pictures. My nieces also stopped by. I had the dog for 2 weeks, my brother's dog, while he went to Japan. I did manage to get three new books into the collection. They were the Color in Heaven Fantasy Romance Special, the new Eerie book, the Laramie one, and the new Kirby one, which was Dark Fairytales. So I must say I do like the Dark Fairytales. I didn't color in it. I didn't complete anything. Probably next month you will see those books. So the Laramie book was a gift from my brother and my sister-in-law. They went to Japan for 2 weeks, so that was why we were taking care of my brother's dog for 2 weeks. Yes, he was. It was a lot of fun having the dog here. So, but we did finish this book, so I am really proud of that. So we're going to do the finished flip through, and then I'm going to go through the kids stuff that my nieces colored. So that is part of it. So what we did was beautiful portraits, realistic adult coloring page book. I am not keeping this book because it's number one. When you color and mark it, sometimes it smells, and the smell lingers. So this book, the smell lingers. I mean, you can't smell it through the camera, thank God. But so this book was pretty much all done in markers, maybe with the exception of one or two backgrounds. So I did this one. Then this one I think is the cover page. Yeah, but I didn't put backgrounds in. You can always tell if the marker is nice and juicy because it leaves this the back on it. So I don't know what it is about this book, but it really eats up my markers. This paper, for whatever reason, does not like pencils because I tried doing some pencil work and any pencil I used, it just ate it. So then I went to markers. And it seemed to have a thing for, it eats up the cheap markers. The Copics are okay, but it did not like my Copic skin tones for whatever reason. It has to be like really like anal. I think this was a hoo-hoo because I can tell the skin tone looks a lot different than this. The Copics leave a much juicier residue. So I was trying to make her a hippie, and I should have actually made the girl a brunette, but I just wanted her to have red and blue hair. So this one I did a background. I think this is marker. I don't know if it's marker or not because it'll leave when I do marker, it'll leave this residue, but if it's not marker, I did it with something else. Sometimes I get to see, sometimes when you're filming, you sometimes see the animal life outside my doors. So sometimes I see all these, I have a great deal of wildlife around here where I live now. So that's something very different than when I lived in New York. So this one, I think I did very basic skin tone. See it? You can't really see it, but it's very light. That means the marker was very dry. My mismatch thing. I do like the pictures in this. That's why I bought it. This one actually came out really, really nice. For whatever reason, my yellow did not want to work this day when I was doing this. This, what is this, a tiger or a puma? I can never tell what these animals are. See, when you see the markers and they come out a little dry like that, that means your ink is waving on the thing. So. I don't know why I did the bunny yellow. Sometimes I look back on these finished pages and I'm like, why did I make those decisions? It's an odd choice. This one comes out as a brunette on camera, and it's really a redhead. I don't know why the red sometimes comes out looking like a brown. These came out really pretty. This, I'm not sure if I used colored pencil, pastel on the background, because when you look at it, you notice it's not marker, so it was either pastel or colored pencil. I'm not sure what I used as the background on this. And this was done in gel pen, this border. I wasn't thrilled with this picture because I didn't like this creature. I liked the little fairy girl, but I didn't like this creature. This was an absolute disaster, in my opinion. It still came out okay, but the markers got dry, number one, and then I had to try and go back with pencil and fix it. Same thing for the hair. I don't know what was up with this picture this day. And this is something to do with this paper. See, you see the pink dries here? This paper is just, I would not recommend that they use this paper again because it is very hard to color with on this paper, no matter what medium it is. I was trying to do a C one. This, I believe, was colored pencil, the background, and this was gel pen. I think this was one of my older gel pen, which was a neon gel pen. So I thought warrior girl with an eagle. So some of these did not come out as well as I thought they would. This one was okay. I was thinking pirate gypsy girl. Feel and vibe with the tropical sunset. You can tell the ones that I did only one skin tone because they came out really pale. This one is supposed to be the Kim Kardashian lookalike. I could not get her skin right. See here, it comes out lighter on camera, but really it's a much darker skin tone. And the background is pencil, I believe, or pastels. I can never tell. Oh, you see here? Part of this was marker, and I guess the marker faded, and I didn't have the ink refill, so then I had to do it in pastels. So that's what I probably did. Or I did it with colored pencil to fix it. Now I was trying to do a dark-skinned girl. You guys know that I struggle doing darker skin tones, so I wanted to try and do a darker skin tone. This was my flower girl. Not my best work. This was just something to have fun in the moment. I was trying to do a purple and pink theme with a little girl. This I don't remember what I used as the background. You know, you do these books throughout the years and then you can't remember everything you did. This, I did not like this picture for whatever reason. I didn't like the horse. I didn't like the girl. I just don't like the face and I didn't like the animal in it. I had a lot of problems with this one. This one, I really liked it. I thought it was a really nice, sweet little picture. Came out really nice. This one too I liked. I thought this was sweet and really cute. I like her. Very sexy redhead. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like the little fairy too. This little fairy is so sweet. I'm really proud I managed to finish this book with a lot of hits and misses. This one came out all right. This was I was practicing my skin tones with this one. This one was a good book for me to practice my skin tones. And yes, this is one of the two I did this month. This one, I really like this one. This one came out really nice. I really do enjoy this one. This one I did as well. This one, if you remember, is the same picture as this girl in the beginning. Yeah, it's almost the same picture, I think. If you think about it, but I did it a little bit different, and plus I had the little circles in the picture, so I did it a little bit different than what I did in there. So I did yellow and purple, and I did the birds yellow and red, and I did the dots red. So this one was done with Copics. It was my last picture, and I did this one, I think, on March 27th. No, March 21st was when I finished the book. So. Yeah, so that's when I finished it. So I really enjoyed the book. So as you can see, and that's it for that one. So that marks 2. I'm really happy. Thank you. I really enjoyed that one. What did I finish reading? I finished reading Quicksilver and Onyx Storm. If you remember, I said I was reading those. I finished that early in the month. So I'm really happy about that. What am I currently reading? Oh, what did I just finish? I finished rereading Crown of Thorns and Roses. Now we're going to get to my niece's pictures, which I think are really cute. I gave them some of my pencils, my Crayolas, my King Art pencils. That basically is what they use. So this one was given to me by Hazel. And I think this was the one that Saya colored, which is the 3-year-old. I could be wrong, but this is what Hazel colored, and this is what Saya colored. Now, I did also give them earlier in the month, before they left, they also colored some stuff in my Disney book. So I think this one was what Hazel colored in my Disney book, and this is the portraits book. Sometimes you give the kids the Disney books and they go to town on them. And so she didn't finish this one, but I still thought it was cute that she did this. And this is Hazel's one that she did. So I kept the picture. I kept the little chart of that. I really like the colors that she used. See, she didn't finish coloring her skin, but maybe she'll take this up one day and finish it again. And then I think my niece Saya, who's the 3-year-old, started coloring in this one, Tiana. This is her effort, and this is what my niece Saya colored, which I love this, what she colored here. I think she did a really good job. I know she's not finished, guys, so understand she's 3, so don't judge it. And then we get to my PDFs. This comes from, this one I did in colored pencils. This is Romantic Hairstyles. Who did this one? This is by Coloring Joy Digital. I enjoyed doing this with, what did I use? I forget which colored pencils I used, but I did do it. Then this is something that I had been working on for a while, and I finally finished this long-term whip. Welcome to the one person in the chat who's still there. This is a fall bundle by Adventurer Crafts, which is a Etsy shop. So a lot of what I color in PDFs are from Etsy shops. Doesn't mean they're bad, guys. There's a lot of nice stuff in Etsy. So I keep a lot of stuff. Like when I do my PDFs, I put them in this plastic to keep them safe. Now this is a Hannah Lynn one. This is from her Patreon. Yes, I do pay for her Patreon. Hi, Jerry. Hi, J. Carey. How are you doing? I am very good on this beautiful Saturday. It is a Saturday, soon to be Saturday afternoon. This is Hannah Lynn's Spring Music. She has a Patreon, and so you have to pay for these. So I do pay for these every month. I get 2 pages every month, and then I get a discount code if I want to buy her books. I know she's coming out with another one soon, guys, so yeah, this is her Spring Music by Hannah Lynn. This is also, the next one is Fairy Queens by Coloring Dreams. Now, I've been working on this one for a little while. I used all coloring pencils on this. So this is an Etsy seller. You know, I've been kind of busy working, so I didn't get as much done as I normally do. I kind of feel bad about that, but when you're working a lot more, you start realizing how wonderful it is to be working a lot. So, take that what you will. Now this is from Teresa Goodrich. This is her Easter pack that she's selling on Etsy. Yes, Teresa Goodrich of the Creative Haven fame does sell on Etsy some packs, so she does have an Etsy store, which I was surprised to find out. This is from her Easter pack, so I used a lot of different pencils on this one. So I thought yellow and orange and green and just do the house. A nice Easter color would be fun. And then I did this one, which was the mid-month page. This one is called Pond Princess. Thank you. I like that a lot. So yeah, we finished one book this month, so I'm kind of really proud about that. So then on my 15 to finish, I have a 15 to finish. So I only got one of my 15 to finish, J. Carey. So I've been working on the inside page of this one, as you guys probably have guessed, though. I did a little bit of this bird. Let me show you what I did in the color in here. So we did some of the inside pages. You guys have seen that this one is a lot more done than it was last month. I'm also doing the back of this one as well. Not as much as the front cover. That's probably looking at that like, So we still got a ways to go with this book. Where we colored up to in this book. So I have colored straight into this book. So this is the page that we got done this month. So I want to show you guys that I did this. So probably from this point and on, there's some finished pages, there's some whips. There's a lot of whips from this point on. Maybe a few. I don't think there's many finished pages, but there is a couple of long pages to do, and they take a while to do. And this is on my top 15 to do. So this is the page that I'm currently doing. It's taking me a bit longer to do it, but you know, when it's done, it'll be done really nicely, I think. So that's what I'm working on in that one. So then, my mother started doing that one. So then we did one mandala from our 300 mandalas book. Yeah, I know. This is like what I call the thick book. So I don't think it's anywhere near done, but I have done quite a few in this book over the course. So I try to do at least one every month, but that doesn't always happen. I did this one on 3/25/25. So this was done with markers, of course. You guys all know that I like using my markers different ways, so I like that one. While I was putting away my Christmas and my Halloween stuff, oh, I like the little hearts that you did there. Thank you, Jay Carey. So what I was doing was I was putting away my Christmas and my Halloween books, putting them in a store, putting them in storage, so I could see what I had. I came across my kindness book. I had forgotten that I had this even in the collection. Some of you know how much I love Grazia Salvo. I had one of her first books that was a spiral bound book many years ago. So I did this one actually. This one was somewhat done, but not totally done. And you see here these little yellow marks. This happens from this. I do not know why. Even though I do this, this is another problem that I find when you use markers in some of these books. This one is a grayscale coloring book. I don't know why they yellow. And it does it with a lot of markers, not just your cheap markers. It does it sometimes with the Copics, even though I put a piece of paper behind it when I color with markers. So I want you guys to be aware that happens. So what I did was I had colored this a long time ago, and I forgot what I used. So I decided to finish it. I went over the skin again to make it more even again. So I like this one. And then I am also currently working on this one. I started this one last night, but I didn't finish it. And as you can probably guess, when you see the marker like this means that when you see it light like this, that means the marker is drying up. So keep that in mind. That one's there. Then we did another one that's called Hello Spring. I mean, we're in March now, so I guess technically we're in spring. We're no longer in winter, I think. So then I did this one. This is another book that has some really nice pictures in it. It is a Cocoa Wild. Is the paper a little bit on the cheaper side? Yes. But I still like the pictures in it. That's what I will say about that. So started off with brown, pink, purple, blue, little purple, red. Hi, Michelle. How are you? So this is the Cocoa Wild Hello Spring book. I'm using markers in this book just because it's faster and easier to do markers. And then we did, where's the sticky in this? Okay, this is also one of my top 15 books to finish. Oh yes, Michelle, I finished a coloring book this month. I finished the Cindy Elsahourni book. If you'd come earlier, because I did a finished flip through at the very beginning of this video, so I did finish this book. I am very happy with finishing this book. I am. Yeah, I know, right? So this is also on the top 15. Yeah, I'm happy. So this one is one that I want to finish this year too. So this is a little thick book, but this is like, it has a lot of things in it. It has like different chapters focus on different things. So I did a mandala. So that's the one that I used. So it has a lot of Zen things in it. It's meant to be a relaxing book. I really enjoyed that, actually. Now, this is a hardcover, kind of a hardcover. Oh, why is it a special day for you, Michelle? How have you been feeling? Are you getting... What's going on with you that this is a special day for you? Is it your birthday? Tell me why it's this place. Happy birthday, Michelle. So this is called Dreamgirl Alluring Portraits. I did two in this, and they give you two copies of each book. I think this is who's the artist? They didn't tell me who the artist was, but then I found out that it's an artist named Lendel. She's an independent artist, but they don't make these anymore. These are out of print on Amazon. When I bought this, I was very lucky to get it. So I did two. So I did another tiger one, and I did this in colored pencil. So what they do with this one is it's what is it, 25? I think it's dark and light. So you get to redo these all over again in lighter ones, but they give you the dark ones first, which I like that they give you. Yes, happy birthday to Michelle. They give you different one. They give you the dark version, which I like coloring grayscale in darker tones, to tell you the truth, rather than lighter tones, but not too dark, you know. So then I did this one. Then I did this one, the little kitties. But the kitties were cute. So I like that a lot. So then see what's I like this one because it's kind of seasonal. They did this one. It's just kind of like a Halloween one, a gothic one. Then they give you another one with bunnies. But you see, they give you these again in a lighter version. Right, so the next versions will be the lighter versions of them. So it won't be so dark, so you can do these all over again. Let's say someone wants to do them in more, does the first set in pencils. Yes, Ozzy went home last weekend. I still sometimes think he's still here because I can still hear his little feet everywhere. So, but he was very happy here. He liked it here. Ozzy went home. They would. He was very happy. So then I did one from Fragile World. Yes, I did one from this. I'm trying to do the picture now. I did these parrots, actually. I actually had to look up what these birds look like. This is kind of what they look like. I used my Holbeins, my Black Widows, and my Color Pastels. So this is what I did with these. I really had to look up sometimes when I am doing a page here, the Fragile World book, because I want to try and get the colors as accurate as I can and not reveal off too much of the course when I do this book. This is one of the top 15 to finish this year. I don't think I'm going to finish this book. This book takes me, these pages, the double page pages like this takes me a long time to do them. These are not as easy as to do them. Sometimes I have to do these in 2 to 3, maybe 4 or 5 sittings. So this one took me, I think, about 5 sittings to do. So that's that one. The next one is Gnome Sweet Gnome, coloring book by Teresa Goodrich. I love Creative Havens, especially during the springtime. I did this one. This one is the Valentine one. Actually, this was meant for last month. I just didn't finish it, so I finished it this month because it was meant to be a Valentine's Day picture. I just didn't get around to finishing it. So I used my Prismacolors, my Color Pastels. What did I use? The other thing I used? I think I used my King Art pencils too. So That's very nice of her to do. Oh, Judith Moy. Nice to meet you, Judith Moy. So then we get the spring 2025 Color in Heaven. Now, this we did I did one of the pictures on Livestream earlier this month. Now, this does not come as part of my subscription. This I had to pay for separately. So keep that in mind that some of the Color in Heavens I had to pay separately. Most of the ones I have come on a subscription. It's actually cheaper to buy the subscription than it is to buy each individual one. So this I did with pastels. I think the one that we did, what I like about this one, this is the one that we did. We did the Easter one. And this is by Alexandra Danneman. So this is the one that we did on stream. I really like this one. I kind of like this book overall because it has a lot of different types of art, and it also has a lot of illustrators. And then I think I was working on another one. I was also working on this one for a while, and then I stopped. So this is another whip if anybody's curious and interested. That doesn't happen too often. Now, this one is by Maud Lemoyne. This is a fantasy figure special. I love Maud Lemoyne. She's a French illustrator. So this is one I started a long time ago. Then I was like, you know what? I want to finish it. It makes me feel happy, and it's like fairy mother and fairy child. I just love the sentiment of it. Very much so. I like this one very much. So I am still reading Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher. I love the book. I think it's hilarious. So that's what I did there. So that was the only thing I did. I did this in colored pencils, but this was a long time whip, so I decided to finally finish it. This was all done in pencil. And then finally, the last one I did this month. I know it was a very short month. It wasn't one of my longer months. Unfortunately, this company is now out of business. They are no longer producing coloring books. Will no longer be producing supplies. So if you want supplies or books from them, get them while you can, because this one I think I got from Amazon France a long time ago. So, but they are no longer in business, and I did this one. I love this one. I love the paper. I love the paper in this. This paper is so good for markers. It just really works so well. I don't recommend this paper for pencils unless you know what pencils work best for you. And different paper is going to work differently for different pencils. Someone said they worked on nothing but Holbeins in their book for this, and it worked very well for them. So some people say the Holbeins work well, but my experience is that this is a marker book. So this company is no longer, no longer producing coloring books. That kind of makes me feel very sad. So, and I'm also reading the Becky Lynch book, the Becky Lynch autobiography book, which some people may be surprised by that, but I do like it. So I do feel sad that Kalia went out of business. They had some very nice books. I'm not going to lie. So that is what I did for this month. I know it's a very short, it was very short for me, but some months I have very big coloring things, and then some months I don't do as much. I think one of the reasons why I'm not coloring as much is, number one, I'm reading a little bit more. Number two, I was working a lot more. I've been working a lot more. So I think, you have to balance that, and I'm not going as live anymore. When I do go live, it is a special chance. So, I didn't get to do a whole lot of lives. When, it's all about, I feel like I have to do a balancing act. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know I have. Everybody have a wonderful weekend and stay healthy, stay safe. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. Bye, everybody.